Hey guys, it's Paul from Ashen. It is new comic book day for the week of October 25th, and we're going to get started right now.
Hey guys, Tim from Capes and Scowls, and I'm going to tell you about the trades that came out this week. We've got Weapons of Mutant Destruction. This is that story with that big Hulk Wolverine thing. We've got Winter, can't talk, Volume 1, which is an Image title I know nothing about, but it's by Ray Fox. Then we got Hellblazer, Volume 2. We've got Golgotha, which is a Top Cow book by Matt Hawkins. I've got Jughead, Volume 3. That's always a fun book. We got Doctor Strange, Volume 3. Supergirl, Volume 2. We've got Iron Man, Volume 3. We have our first volume of Ben Reilly's Scarlet Spider. We have our second volume, I don't understand with the numbering why this is the second volume, of Venom. We've got Civil War 2, if you didn't read that. It was alright.
I thought it was good.
It was alright. You read it. Make your own call. We've got Batman. This is the collection of Night of the Monster Men, which ran through Nightwing and some other books. We've got Redneck, which is a Skybound book through Image. We have The Goddamned by Jason Aaron. He's the guy who's writing Thor, and R.M. Guerrera, who's awesome artist. This is a hardcover. It's pretty. And then, last but not least, we've got Disney's Christmas Classics. It's a big, crazy Disney book from IDW. Pretty cool. That's it.
First up, we have a twofer. We have Wayward, issue number 24, and Glitterbomb, the Fame Game, issue number 2. The reason I'm doing them both is because they're both by Jim Zub. Everybody knows that I have a sad kind of longing for this man. I don't know why, but both these books are very good. Wayward is continuing the story in Ireland, and man, things go really, really bad. And I'm very angry at him for what happens in this book, but it is a great storyline and it's something you should definitely be checking out. Fame Game from Glitterbomb is continuing the story from the original arc, and things are just going worse. The evil entity that you've met in the first series and briefly in this series is wreaking more and more havoc, and we still don't know who it is yet, as the babysitter gets pulled deeper into Hollywood. Pick them both up.
Alright guys, my first book is from Archie, their horror line. It is Jughead the Hunger, number 1. I don't know if this is going to be ongoing or just a new miniseries. They did a one-shot, which I reviewed previous, where you find out Jughead is a werewolf from a long line of werewolves, and he starts murdering people unbeknownst to himself in Riverdale, and he has to hide out. This is a sequel to that where he left Reggie quite dead. You find out Reggie wasn't quite dead. He was mauled to death, basically, near death, and he is in the beginning of this book. Jughead basically runs away to the circus to try to get away from everybody, which is classic, and he runs into all new troubles. So if you're liking the horror stuff, this is more of the same. The art's pretty fun, and it has a lot of gore, so know that it's not your typical Archie.
Next up, we have Batman the Merciless. One shot. A metal tie-in. Metal! Oh, Tim's stretching. He didn't give me a medal.
Oh. Okay.
He's like, there we go. That hurt him.
It was very painful.
Batman is Wonder Woman. It's as if Batman is the Wonder Woman from Earth 12. In this particular case, Diana has just died, and Batman is taking up the mantle of the just warrior, but things obviously go terribly wrong because this is a dark multiverse, and wow, I really like the ending. The book was okay, but the ending really pulled this thing together. You're not going to see it coming. It was good, and I've been a fan of these tie-ins. I don't believe it's as good as The Drowned, but it is good. It is definitely worth reading to keep up on all the main villains in metal. So pick this one up.
Alright, and next I've got Thor, Where Walk the Frost Giants, number 1. This felt like it was kind of wrapped up. I'm assuming it's a one-shot. It's written by Ralph Macchio, not the Karate Kid, the other Ralph Macchio, and it has art by Todd Knock. I really like Todd Knock's art, and it's just a basic story of Thor and different Asgardians fighting frost giants. I like how he draws. The Frost Giants look kind of different than I've seen them as of late in the other Thor books. And it's, you know, a lot of fighting. And it feels like a classic Thor story. And it is male Odinson Thor. And then there's a reprint in the back of an old Journey into Mystery where Thor fights the Hulk. So if you like that kind of thing, if you like the people involved, no, not the Karate Kid, the other Ralph Macchio, pick up this book. You'll like it.
And my pick of the week is Amazing Spider-Man 790. All is right in the Amazing Spider-Man universe in that everything is wrong. Parker Industries is dead. Spider-Man is penniless. And he is going to be selling the Baxter Building, which does not set well with the Human Torch. Big fight ensues. And while that is going on, Clayton tries to steal back some of his stuff. How this ends, I really like the ending. I really like the way this direction is going to be going with the book. There's still plenty of twists and turns between this issue, and I love how it ends. I like seeing Spider-Man back to his roots. It was nice seeing him as the head of Parker Industries, but it's nice seeing a guy kind of down on his luck and dependent on the Daily Bugle to make ends meet. So pick this one up, especially if you're a Spider-Man fan. If you're not, 789 and 790s are good jumping points on for you to start reading this series again.
All right, guys, time for Pick of the Week, and it's from Valiant. We have Eternity, #1. Basically, there's a character known as the Observer. It's kind of like the Marvel's Watcher. He actually is murdered. First panel of the book, and then they have to hurry up and try to replace him so no evil entity takes over. If you read Divinity, this is kind of a sequel to all of those books. It features Divinity and the other characters from that series. If you like Divinity, which I did, you should read this. And Matt Kindt is a very good writer, and I've really enjoyed it. So check it out. It's more of the same, but the same's been good. So keep checking out that Valiant.
All right, guys, and that is it. Another week down. Make sure, if you haven't checked out last week's, check it out here. Subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to Capes and Scowls channel. Other videos over here. And we'll see you guys next week.